Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Hero Spotlight, where we introduce the latest heroes of Mobile Legends. This week we bring to you Leomord, a loyal knight who is brought back from the dead. Let's get started. Leomord was once the commander of the Royal Knights, wielding a sword called the Oathkeeper, which grants him immense power. None can escape a fatal strike from him. His loyal mount, Barbiel, makes him even more menacing and invincible. Leomord has two unique skill sets, one for when he is on foot, and another when he is mounted on Barbiel. In general, he's a fighter who can mount his warhorse, accelerate quickly, and attack while moving. For this episode, we'll be doing something a little different. We'll start off by explaining Leomord's ultimate first, as it lays the foundation for his dual skill sets. For his ultimate, Phantom Steed, Leomord calls for Barbiel, his steed, to rush into the battlefield and knock back all enemies in its way. Barbiel deals physical damage and slows enemy units in his path. If Barbiel comes in contact with Leomord, they will enter a mounted state. While in a mounted state, Leomord gains a whole new set of skills. Leomord can use his basic attacks within a circular area even while moving. Additionally, Leomord increases his movement speed, physical defense, and magical defense. This is Leomord's creme de la creme, as mounting Barbiel makes him extremely powerful. When running, Barbiel can even knock back enemies, but be sure to make contact with Barbiel, otherwise you will lose the opportunity to gain this amazing power. Now for Leomord's skills. We'll first cover his normal state skills, then alternate back and forth between his mounted state skills. For his first skill, Momentum, Leomord immediately gains a shield and charges his attack. He then deals physical damage and slows enemy units within the damage area. The longer Leomord charges this skill, the higher its damage. Any actions that interrupt Leomord's charge automatically triggers the attack. We must emphasize that this skill is the primary damage-dealing skill of his normal state. Although this skill can take some time to charge, you can release it at an earlier time to make sure it hits a fast-moving enemy. Also, the shield it grants can have unexpected effects while poking or in a low HP comeback kill scenario. For his first skill in the mounted state, Phantom Stomp, Barbiel leaps forward dealing physical damage and slows enemy units in the area where he lands. This skill deals relatively lower damage than Momentum. However, the fact that you can cast the skill while moving drastically increases its hit rate, and at the same time ensures that Leomord won't distance himself from enemies too far. For his second normal skill, Decimation Assault, Leomord quickly travels in a square shape, dealing physical damage and slows enemies near his path and destination. The two second skills of walking and mounted states are both displacement skills, but they don't share the same cooldown time. When using the ultimate to summon Barbiel, Leomord can utilize this mechanism to dash twice, giving him a faster entry into the battlefield. Now for Leomord's second skill in his mounted state, Phantom Charge. Barbiel charges forward and knocks back all enemies in the lane, and deals physical damage. This skill can run at multiple enemies. Taking advantage of your opponent's missteps and gathering more enemy units with this skill can greatly allow Leomord's basic attacks in his mounted state to deal even more damage. Definitely try it out. Now for his passive skill, the Oathkeeper. If the target's HP is lower than 30%, Leomord deals critical damage. This passive effect makes him an excellent Reaper. Try using Phantom Stomp and Phantom Charge to quickly enter the battlefield and lower the enemy's health to below 30%. Then activate Inspire to wipe out all the enemy units with basic attacks. In terms of equipment builds, we recommend the following three sets. Leomord's power truly shines when he's charging into a crowd full of enemies, so we strongly recommend the first emblem set. Berserker's Fury and Blade of Despair synergize with his passive, allowing him to quickly reek through the battlefield, while Wings of the Apocalypse Queen ensure his survivability. As for emblem sets, we suggest everyone to use the Fighter emblem set and use the following talents: Firmness, Swift, and Disabling Strike. In a mounted state, Leomord can charge into the crowd and start reaping, while Disabling Strike prevents his enemies from fleeing from his pursuit. For battle spells, we recommend using Inspire. Inspire allows Leomord to deal tons of damage with basic attacks in a mounted state, which makes it easier for him to trigger his passive. allies are ambushed by the enemies in the jungle, Leomord is rushing towards the battlefield. He calls in his warhorse, Barbiel. Barbiel knocks back Odette, who's casting her ultimate. Leomord gets on Barbiel. Barbiel jumps high and tramples upon the enemies around him and knocks them towards Odette. Wow, who knew his basic attack had such long range, and he can swing his humongous sword while moving. This is a complete slaughter. And that's it for our all-new hero Leomord. Have him join you on the battlefield for 599 diamonds or 32,000 BP. Be sure not to miss out on the 30% launch week discount. Until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn.
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.